Well, number 22 at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City will be no more this February.
That's because the Hawkeyes will retire Caitlin Clark's jersey. The jersey will hang in the rafters on February 2nd. You may notice the date 22 is the same as her jersey number. The West Des Moines native has become one of the most important women's basketball players.
Did you notice the price tag on Caitlin Clark's jersey retirement tickets? $8,000 for a single seat.
And I just showed you on StubHub, the cheapest seat is $522. The most expensive is $8,025.
It's the most expensive women's basketball event ever. Meanwhile, Aja Wilson, an Olympic gold medalist, is retiring her jersey the same day, but her tickets are far cheaper. The price difference is staggering.
And, well, her prices for her game are high. The only problem is Caitlin Clark's are literally about 11 times higher.
Why is Clark creating such a frenzy? Let's explore the reasons behind this ticket madness and what makes Caitlin Clark so sought after. Clark isn't just dominating the court, she's rewriting the narrative off it. Iowa plans to retire her iconic number 22 jersey at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Here's the kicker. Ticket prices are even higher than for any WNBA players event. Yes, bigger than Sabrina Ionescu, Aja Wilson, and Angel Reese. That's next-level star power.
And some of the prices to get into said event, which are, I'm pretty sure they're the far and away the highest I've seen involving any of the prices I've seen for anything that we've talked about on this channel, including those showdowns with Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky.
These tickets, priced at $8,000 for a single seat, surpass some NBA Finals prices. Think about it. A college women's basketball game outpricing professional men's basketball's biggest stage. Even the cheapest seats are over $500, more than many spend on an entire season of tickets for their favorite team.
But I can tell you right now, if somebody wants these seats right here to see Caitlin Clark, they're going to have to pay $8,325.
Fans are paying premium prices to witness Clark's jersey retirement. Is this real? Absolutely. Fans are in a frenzy for tickets.
And I just showed you on StubHub, the cheapest seat is $522. The most expensive is $8,025. That is pretty unbelievable, seriously.
It's like a stock market rush, but for Caitlin Clark. The game is over a year away, scheduled for February 2nd, 2025. Yet people are already scrambling. Imagine the chaos as the date approaches. One fan summed it up best on social media.
Well deserved. Caitlin Clark really put Iowa on the map with a historic college career.
This is about witnessing history. Experts compare Caitlin Clark's impact on women's basketball to Michael Jordan's influence on the NBA. That's monumental. It's no surprise that Sports Pro named her the fourth most marketable athlete in the world. She's not just playing the game, she's redefining it.
According to Sports Pro, Caitlin Clark is the fourth most marketable athlete in the world. Yeah, not just female athlete, not just in the United States, but in the entire world.
When was the last time women's basketball tickets were this hot? The WNBA Finals, the pinnacle of professional women's basketball, had entry prices around $1,200. Yet Clark, still in college, is outshining that effortlessly. This is the Caitlin Clark effect at full throttle.
And of course, this was a tweet that went out talking about $200 to $784 with a bunch of tickets listed over 1,000. Well, guys, that was today, and that was 5 hours ago.
She's generating unprecedented buzz off the court. Fans aren't just buying tickets, they're investing in a piece of sports history. They want to say, I was there when Caitlin Clark's jersey was retired. Just when her impact seems impossible to top, there's another twist. Another basketball star is retiring her jersey on February 2nd, 2025. Can you guess who? Hint. She's got Olympic gold and a WNBA championship. Aja Wilson, a South Carolina legend.
2 iconic names, 1 historic date. On February 2nd, 2025, women's basketball will celebrate Aja Wilson and Caitlin Clark in ways that cement their legacies forever.
You'd think Wilson's ceremony would match Clark's hype, right? But the numbers tell a different story. The price gap between their events is astonishing.
Also, it's Aja Wilson's retirement jersey day, right? And, well, her prices for her game are high. The only problem is Caitlin Clark's are literally about 11 times higher.
Wilson's tickets start at just $64, while Clark's begin at $522. The maximum price for Wilson seats is $700, over 8 times less than Clark's highest ticket prices.
You have one verified ticket that I can see, $700 for Aja Wilson. And where is that seat at? Section 118, then you got some that are in the 400s and 500s, and then it drops down. And you can still get into the game, general admission at $64. For Caitlin Clark, the cheapest ticket is $522. Yeah, if that tells you anything, $522.
This disparity is sparking serious debates among fans. Wilson's supporters feel overshadowed, and understandably so. Their champion's big day seems eclipsed by the Clark phenomenon. Meanwhile, Clark's fans are laser-focused on being part of her historic moment, unfazed by the sky-high prices.
As fans debate whose impact is greater, ticket sales tell a story of their own, with Clark's jersey retirement commanding prices more typical of marquee NBA games. We're well past that, folks. Well past it.
The price gap raises questions about recognition in women's sports. Wilson's fans highlight her impressive achievements and wonder why her ceremony isn't drawing the same attention. Clark's supporters argue she's revolutionizing women's basketball, attracting new fans and elevating the sport.
A lot of people are pissed that this is the second day, or the same day. Now, I say a lot of people, Aja Wilson fans are pissed that it's the same day. From far as I can tell, Caitlin Clark fans don't give a rip.
Social media is buzzing with debates. Wilson's fans express frustration over sharing the spotlight, while Clark supporters view these prices as proof of her transformative impact.
This, by the way, is driving Aja Wilson fans nuts. They're furious that this is happening on the same day. Why are they doing this? Oh my God, don't they realize the impact of Aja Wilson, blah, blah. What impact? Stop it.
But could this actually benefit women's basketball overall? 2 incredible athletes are being celebrated on the same day. Record-breaking ticket prices for a women's sports event are making headlines. Most importantly, people are talking about women's basketball like never before. Caitlin Clark herself seems unfazed, taking it all in stride.
I'm forever proud to be a Hawkeye, and Iowa holds a special place in my heart that is bigger than just basketball. It means the world to me to receive this honor to celebrate with my family, friends, and alumni. It will be a great feeling to look up in the rafters and see my jersey alongside those that I've admired for so long.
So what do you think? Is the price disparity fair? Does it highlight Clark's immense influence or overshadow other great players? One thing's certain. February 2nd, 2025 will be a historic day in women's basketball. 2 legends, 2 jersey retirements, and unmatched passion from fans. It's going to be unforgettable.
Great extraordinary athletes, whether through Wilson's steady leadership or Clark's electrifying style, their legacies will be forever intertwined in women's basketball.
$8,000 for a ticket. Who's willing to pay that? Fans aren't just watching a game, they're witnessing history. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon, changing the game like never before. Her influence extends beyond stats, reshaping how people perceive women's basketball. Every time she steps on the court, she draws more eyes and sparks more conversations. That buzz translates into real money. Merchandise sales have skyrocketed by 500%. This level of influence is impossible to ignore.
Not to mention, as Bleacher Report stated, overall merch sales are up 500% this year. Now, here are the top 5 selling WNBA jerseys this season so far. As I mentioned, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese are 1 and 2, with Sabrina Ionescu at number 3. Kate Martin, who is Caitlin Clark's Iowa teammate, who now plays for the Las Vegas Aces, is at number 4. And Ajawilson, who also plays for the Aces, at number 5.
But is it sustainable or just a Clark-driven craze? This isn't just about one player. Clark might be the catalyst, but she's igniting a movement. Those ticket prices signify a shift in how people value women's basketball. Fans aren't just buying tickets, they're investing in the sport's future.
When it comes to tickets, it's a supply and a demand issue. It's that simple. It's a good way to gauge one's popularity. You can get in to see Ajawilson for $64. It will cost you at least $500 to get into Caitlin Clark. $522, I believe. And if you want that one ticket, is it a golden ticket? Is it a Willy Wonka ticket? $8,000 for that ticket.
This could be the tipping point for women's sports. It's not just about basketball anymore. Clark's popularity is opening doors, changing perceptions, and driving investments. Those wild ticket prices? They're a testament to a movement. Fans want to say, "I was there when it all changed." And as Clark said in her Time magazine interview,
and I love the game, I love playing, I love being in front of the fans, but over the course of probably the last 2.5 years, it's all kind of changed where, it's hard to get a ticket whether we're at home or whether we're on the road. And I don't want to say it's something you get used to, because this hasn't been normal for women's sports, but it's becoming normal, and it's becoming what's going to happen for not only women's basketball, but every women's sport. It's going to be hard to get a ticket.
Her impact reaches far beyond her individual performance. She's drawing new viewers, increasing media coverage, and attracting bigger sponsorships to women's basketball. The ripple effects extend beyond college basketball to the WNBA. More fans are following rising stars as they transition to the professional level. This surge in popularity could usher in a new era for women's sports. Can you believe the difference one player can make? Clark isn't just changing the game on the court, she's shifting perspectives and creating opportunities off it. Women's basketball is entering an exhilarating new phase. The only question is, how far can it go? Caitlin Clark is revolutionizing women's sports. Those ticket prices are just the beginning. She's attracting a new audience, bringing unprecedented money and excitement to the game. Her WNBA debut will undoubtedly spark even more buzz. We're witnessing history unfold, and it's incredible to see.